Should you do market research, ask the market what they want, your audience, whatever, and make whatever they want to buy? Or should you just follow your heart and create the thing that you want to create? It depends. I feel like I should change my channel name to It Depends. So there is a quote that circulates all around, especially amongst like heart-centered people who want to convince themselves that doesn't matter. I don't want to listen to anybody. I'm just going to follow my heart and money is going to fall in my lap. And it goes something like, I think it was Henry Ford. It goes something like, if I'd asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. But here's the thing, Henry Ford actually listened, but he listened beyond to what people are saying. He listened to what they actually wanted. I'm not here to convince you to let go of what your heart wants. Not at all. In fact, if you know anything about what I talk about in my work, it's all about uncompromising on your heart's desires, on what you want. So yes, the first place you want to look at when it comes to creating offers is, what do I feel called to create? What do I want to spend my time, my energy, this existence on this planet, for this one life that I have right now? What do I want to create that I feel is meaningful, is a good use of my time and energy? Start there. But that doesn't mean you put your horse blinders and you plug your ears and you don't listen to people. You can do that, but then good luck making money, basically, unless you get lucky. And a lot of people who like to say these things either aren't aware of why they were able to be successful in their creation of their offers, or they were listening to their audience, but they weren't even aware. Case in point, the last person I heard, who said this was actually somebody who did listen to her audience. It's just that she listened to her audience whenever what her audience wanted was something that she was also excited about creating. And that's exactly where I think is the best place to operate. Be aware of what matters to you, what you want to create, what are you excited to offer, and then be aware of what does the audience want. So Henry Ford, if he had listened to people, he would have brought faster horses, but because he listened to what they actually wanted, which is speed, he was like, okay, how can I do even better? How can I bring something that brings higher speed and higher efficiency, which is debatable, but like something that doesn't need recovery time, something that doesn't need as much maintenance, also debatable, but you get the idea. It has all the other benefits, plus it is so much faster than horses. How can I do that at the same time? And then here is an even better solution. People didn't know that this is what they wanted because they didn't know that this was possible. They didn't think about it, but they knew what their pain point or desire was, which is more speed. And he gave them that. He listened to the market. He did listen to the market. But for the coolness of the quote, that's the thing, is like you can say things that are cool sound bites and they can be taken completely out of context and they can be used to support whatever people want to believe. So we want to believe that, yeah, I'll just create whatever and I'll just put it out there, and because it's my heart and it's my soul, it's going to make money. And the answer is no. That's not necessarily how it's going to work out. You may get lucky, and somehow the thing that you love to create, there is already a market for it, and it's pretty clear. Boom, you make money. Or if that's not the case, it doesn't mean you have to give up on your heart's desire. You have to sell out and go create something you're not excited about just because that's what the market wants. No, that's not the answer. It doesn't have to be either or. But it may mean that, okay, you have to do a little bit more work to understand, who is this offer for? The thing that I want to sell. Who can benefit most from this? Maybe I'm talking to the wrong people. Let me go and see other audiences. Okay, once I found other audiences, let me understand, what are their pain points? What are the desires? What do they want? What do they need? How can I play matchmaker between my thing and the thing that they already want? How can I articulate to them the value of what I do and explain how it helps them fulfill the thing that they want? So it's my responsibility to educate them, and not just educate in terms of educate as in inform, yes, but also educate as to, why should I care? Why should I want this? And as I always say, desire is not created by marketing. Desire is something that exists in people already. It exists in the psyche. The mind, the heart of the person already wants something, but you educate them as to why your thing is going to help them have what they want. So I could tell you, you should work with me because my offer is an intersection of marketing and creativity and philosophy and mysticism and spirituality, and it helps you reconnect your heart and be fully self-expressed. Most people are going to be like, what? I don't care. Like, great, good, I'm happy for you, but I'm not going to spend money on that. But I can also say that my work helps you define who do you want to be in the market, not who do you want to pretend to be, but who are you really, and own it. It helps you define that, and then it helps you articulate that into a clear message. And then it helps you turn that message into offers that sell, that package your soul's work into something sellable, without compromising on the truth of your message. And it helps you do marketing in a way that feels good. And that's why I always say marketing should sell our soul's work, not our souls. When I explain it that way, it's like, oh, okay, so your offer actually helps me make money being myself and doing what I love without having to sell out or do marketing in the icky ways or ways that don't feel right. Okay, I get it. I get the value. That is something the market wants. Do you see what I mean? But it's not marketing I'm interested in. I'm interested in other things, but I don't try to continue to drum the messaging and the way that originally came to me, when I received the message inside of myself, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm called to do. It's not that I'm lying to people, but I have to explain the value in a way that makes sense, that is concrete. Like, how is your thing going to change my life? How is it going to transform my life? How is it going to solve my problems? How is it going to help me meet my desires? How is it going to help me go from A to B? What is the effect? What is the impact? What's the good thing? What's the transformation? What is it? What are you selling me? All right. And this is incredibly important because what you're selling is not immediately clear. If you're selling a pair of shoes, or if you were selling a service that has already existed in the market, i.e., if you were selling faster horses in the previous case, you wouldn't have to explain what the heck is this and why is this a better alternative? Why is this it? But if you're bringing this new thing that nobody has thought of or done before, because it's uniquely yours, it's an intersection, of your perspective, your point of view, your personal philosophy, your life story, and you've crystallized it into something unique, you have to explain to me, how is this relevant to me? You are passionate about it because you are intimate with it. I don't understand it the way that you understand it. So explain that to me. That's the work. So should you ask the market, or should you just do whatever you want? Both. This is why I always say you've got to know what is non-negotiable to you. What do you really, really, really care about? What matters to you more than anything? And make sure you are stubborn about that. Do not give up on those things when it comes to your offers. And also be willing to listen to people, ask questions, and understand what do they want. And you might find intersections between what they want and what you want to sell. And that is the sweet spot. All right, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.